Hey there, and welcome to the Shy Nation. In this video, I decided to talk while I do my speed drawing. It's kind of neat to me, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about what I'm drawing right now, which is a character from a show that I watched recently. It's called Baka Test, and the show is just basically about these characters who go to this school and they have these avatars, and with these avatars they battle each other based on their grade. So if they have a high grade, they have a high power, and so they just battle each other. And so as I was watching this, I thought, why not create my own character? And so based on this character, and each avatar has their own personality. And so I decided to give my OC, original character, a archery kind of nature. So that's why she has a bow and arrow. And so for the design, you'll see later on what she kind of looks like. So basically, I'm just getting the pose of shooting an arrow. So yeah, I decided to do some braids here, maybe flowing in the air, but it didn't really come out as I wanted, so I'm just going to have it laying on both sides. And as for clothing design, I noticed that the characters had really cool like armory, but I'm not really that experienced on clothing, so I'm just going with the basic um, skirt and strap. So I'm gonna talk about the characters that I kind of like. For example, here's this character. His name is, I know his last name is Yoshi. Akihisha is his first name, but I guess in Japan they call each other by their last names. And he's kind of the main character of the series, and he's kind of in this love triangle with this girl from Germany. Her name is Minami Shimiata. I think I can't pronounce Japanese name. I can't remember their names. And then the other girl is the pink hair girl from before. Her name was Mizuki Himeji. And in case you're wondering, I'm actually looking them up online. I don't know them by memory. And here's another character that I surprisingly liked, like until the end. His name is Koda Tish. I cannot pronounce his name. Tishio. I'm not gonna try, but it's this guy. And so he's kind of like like the, the dirty boy in the series. He likes taking pictures under skirts and of girls, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, that kind. And so, but in the other side, he's surprisingly pretty smart. Like, got a compared to the main character guy, he's he has a pretty high score. And there is some like cute moments with him where between those two, where in anime when they see an attractive character, they have like a great nosebleed, and so he literally carries a bag of blood with him because he just nosebleeds all the time. And so the other guy, the Yoshi guy, he just overreacts and say, like they're just having this weird like death scene every single episode, and I just thought that was funny. And I don't know, that's all you kind of get to say about him. He's just kind of not peculiar. He's not just the one thing. He has many things about him. Okay, so the next character is actually my favorite character. His name is Hideyoshi, and I did not need to look that up, but his last name is Kinoshita. Okay, I can't say another word, but there you go. That's his last name. And actually has a twin sister. They're twins, and they look identical. And he's kind of like the comic relief because they always refer to him as being a female when he's always saying I'm a male. And whenever they go to the showers or the restroom, they always make fun of him. And he even has his own restroom. Like it's not even a male or female restroom; it's a Hideyoshi restroom, which it's pretty funny. And he's just kind of the calm guy. He just goes in and plays along with his friends. He doesn't really have a specific personality. He's just there calmly. And then, it's, I don't know, for some, he doesn't really have a lot to say about him, which is weird because he's my favorite character. But so there are obviously a lot more characters than that. There's another guy. He has red hair, red spiky hair. He's the best friend of the main character. But those, I just wanted to talk about the ones that I liked. And it's a pretty good show. It's kind of goofy. It's not really serious at all. It's if you're looking for an anime that's kind of lighthearted and just kind of comedic or I don't know. If that's a weird word. Um, I don't. If you're looking for something funny, that's the show you want to look at. I wasn't gonna do a review or anything, but since I don't know what else to talk about, and this is my first time making a voice over speed drawing, I'm just gonna talk about the show and what I think about it. So I really like the show. There's actually 2 seasons, which I thought was pretty good. So after the first season, I was like, yay, there's more. But overall, I just didn't like the girls. They were kind of annoying. They were just so over attached to the main guy who, like, he liked them, but he didn't, like, want to be with him like that, how they wanted to. They're just way too, like, I just personally don't like love triangles, so which is why I didn't enjoy it that much. But just every single girl in this anime was just had, like, just were just like murder weapons. They just wanted like their man, like don't touch my man. It's just like yandere kind of type. Like I think usually there's always just one girl who's like that, but in this anime it's like every single girl's like that. They just beat up the guys, and the guys are just there like victims, like they didn't know what to do. And then when it comes to other characters, there's like the little sister of the main character, that this other girl who actually likes the Germany girl, and then there's this guy who actually likes the main character. So they kind of have a bit of everything. And then there's these guys from the F. Oh, I didn't even talk about the F class. Let me talk about that real quick. Okay, so this school is actually divided into different classes. There's the A class, the B class, C class, all the way to the F class. And so in the beginning of the year, they take this exam, and so that's where they get placed. So let's say you get 100%, then you get placed in the A class. But if you get a really bad score, then you get placed in the F class, and so on. You get B, blah blah blah. And so the point Oh, I can't believe I forgot about this. So the pink hair girl, you're gonna have to go back because I don't know their names right now. So she's actually a class student, but on the day of the test, she got sick, and so she got sent to the F class. And I'm not spoiling anything because that literally happened on the very first second of the episode. So there you go. And so anyway, what I was gonna say about before, there's these students in the F class. They're mainly boys. There's only like 2 girls in the class, which is the pink hair girl and the Germany girl. And if you want to include Hideyoshi, then go ahead. So it's mainly boys, and they all are like super jealous of the main character because he has these two girls fighting over him, like wanting him. And so they wear these really weird disguises. They're like black. Um, Robes, and they just sentence him to like the death penalty just because they're jealous of him for having a girl on his side, or for having them cook for him and do his lunches, because at some point the main character Yoshi is living on his own, and he just spends his money on the girls because the girls actually make him spend money on him, which is also another thing that I didn't like, that they were just so pushy. And so he just didn't have money for food or anything. So he was just like surviving on 1 pack of ramen for like who knows how long. And so yeah, that's what I forgot to say. So I thought that was pretty good to add. And then like only one girl didn't annoy me, and that was the little sister. I mean, yeah, it was kind of weird because she. Wait, did I? Okay, I don't know if I messed up earlier, but the little sister of the Germany girl. I think I might have said the main character, but the main that's it. The main character does have an older sister, but she's like creepy. I don't know. She's nice, but then she gets into like a creepy mode, like kind of incest in a way. But and it goes beyond the closeness. So yeah, don't if you're gonna watch it, don't be afraid of those scenes. Nothing bad actually happens. So with the little girl, the Germany sister, I don't know, I cannot speak right now. She's actually pretty cute. Like they have this moment where the I don't know if I'm spoiling it or anything, but they just have a connection with the main character guy. So, and then she's a little girl, so you know the main character was like nice to her, and so she's like, "I'm gonna marry you. So you're gonna be my husband." And so you know the two girls of the love triangle, you know, get jealous. And I always thought that was kind of dumb. I'm like, why are you gonna be jealous of a little girl? I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it can't happen, but it's just not right if it happens. So at this point of the video, I'm pretty much just filling in my line art. I'm just doing the coloring, and I always like doing the coloring because it's just something new, especially this whole Wacom, the drawing tablet. It's pretty new to me, so I'm actually gonna bring up a video maybe next week about how I've been doing with the drawing tablet. I'm gonna start off with like my very first drawing with the tablet, so prepare to cringe a little because it's not really nice. And so I just been practicing, and I'm just gonna show like the latest drawing I did. This one is actually the most recent one I did, so kind of compare this one to the first one if you like. And so I'm just gonna talk about more how I feel because I've never actually drawn anything digitally. It's always been traditional. And maybe I'll just do like a little like art journey, how I came to like art and how even maybe how I became to like anime because not everybody likes anime. I'm pretty much the only one in my family besides my sister who likes anime. So tell me in the comments if you're the only one in your family that likes it, or if you're the only one that doesn't like it. You know, it's everybody likes anything. Okay, so this whole time I just been talking about the show, which I honestly recommend you guys to watch it if you like these kind of shows. It was my first time to watch a kind of happy show. I've always been watching kind of like I don't know. I don't even know what type of anime I watch. Here are some I watched before. I watched Assassination Classroom, which I totally recommend. It's one of my favorite ones. Hunter x Hunter is another one I liked. I haven't finished watching it completely, but I like it, and I actually have a Hunter x Hunter account on Ifunny. If you guys have Ifunny, look me up. I'm Hunter x Hunter 98, and so I guess other animes I watch is Blue Exorcist, um, Soul Eater, and then I watch this other anime, Love Tyrant. It was another lively one. I'm not used to the whole harem. You know the one with the guy with all girls. Okay, so at this point, I'm just probably just blabbering out words just so I could fill up the rest of the video. But instead of me talking, I would like to hear from you guys. So if there's an anime you would want me to do a video about, maybe that's something I could be doing nowadays. Just like watch an anime, then do like an OC like this one. I mean, why not? I sometimes getting ideas from other people would be good. And then also, if you want to add to the comments, if you've seen the show, who's your favorite character? What do you like about the show? What do you hate about the show? And if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. And then if you watched it, come back and tell me what you think about it. If you hated it, then I'm sorry for having you waste your time to watch it. But if you like it, good for you. You know, once in a while, you just find an anime that you just didn't know about. I didn't know about this at all. The only reason I actually watched this show is because of Hideyoshi. There's this picture that I would keep seeing on Pinterest where it says he's a girl and she's a boy. And, you know, in anime, it's kind of like it's swapped around. There's this thing called a trap, and you never know if it's a boy or a girl. And so it was just everywhere. And so I came up with the anime list that somebody would make on Pinterest, and I looked it up, and I thought that he was part of the cast, and so I was like, why not? And that's how I came to watching Baka Test. So it's kind of crazy how you came upon these animes. And if you want to give it a shot, go ahead, you know. Well, it seems that we're coming to an end of this video. Seems like I'm almost done with this picture, even though it doesn't look done, but I'm pretty much almost done with it. So if you like this video, go ahead and leave a comment or a like. And if you have any requests on you want me to do anything, any of this video similar, then go ahead and leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this whole video, and I'll see you next time. Shout out to my cousin who just got engaged. Good luck!